I think we stole it and they put it on the band bus and it like haunted people for weeks. Hey Nylon, it's Maren Morris and this is Behind the Post. So this is a photo of my ticket at Cowboy Stadium. Oh my goodness, it says 2007, so I was 17. I auditioned for American Idol. It was the cattle call where it's like you don't show up and meet like the judges right away. You do this 20,000 person audition. I obviously didn't make it. I don't know why my mom held on to this ticket for something that I didn't even succeed in. It's kind of amazing that she did, and I get to look at it and be like, oh, that didn't work out, but everything else did. Okay, so this was from the iHeart Awards, and I was asked to present Taylor Swift. Reputation was being awarded, but she was in the Lover era. So she has pink hair at the end of this ponytail. But no, I love that we both were wearing really sparkly outfits that night. And it was just such an honor to present someone who continues to have Tour of the Year.
Are you ready for the Taylor's version of Reputation?
Yeah, when is that coming? We need it. Okay, this photo is so precious because I saw Amy Poehler at this Beatles event and I got so emotional. Like I'm actually, I don't know if you can tell, I'm crying in this photo, smiling through the tears because I've watched Amy Poehler in Parks and Rec and Mean Girls and her debut on SNL even. Like I would think I was in 6th grade or 5th grade and my best friend and I just became obsessed with Amy. So seeing her and her knowing who I was so wild and she was so lovely. These are 2 photos of my best friend Karina. She is who I wrote my song Good Friends about. I met her a few months after I moved to Nashville and we have been by each other's side since then. She's the godmother to my son. She's on the road with me. We just wrote this book that came out called Addie Ant Goes on an Adventure. So we're co-authors, New York Times bestsellers. This is, I think we were in Wilmington, North Carolina, and this was the night our show got canceled because of a crazy storm. This venue had this cardboard cutout of me, and it was pretty life-size. Like, I think I'm as tall as the cutout in this. Oh, this is the best. I think we won Halloween this year. My whole band dressed up as the characters from the Righteous Gemstones, and I am Judy Gemstone, obviously. Everyone nailed their outfit, but the freakiest one is my bandmate Rachel, who's next to me in this photo. She's playing Amy Lee, and she looks exactly like Jennifer Nettles in this photo. And we actually FaceTimed Jennifer Nettles, who plays the character of Amy Lee on the show. Jennifer was dying laughing. And I would say we nailed it and the cast loved it from the show. I was on vacation, obviously, in this photo, and I was having a Mother Nature moment, and this school of fish came around me. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. They're literally following me. And I got a closer look at them and I was like, huh, that doesn't look like just a normal brim. And so I Googled what these fish were in this region of where I was, and it was a piranha. So I luckily didn't get bit, but don't trust the fish. Don't go in the ocean, actually. Just don't even go. It's not worth it. This was a song that Marcus Mumford and I did, produced by Blake Mills for the show Daisy Jones and the Six. I had never really done like a carpet for a TV show, so it felt very, I don't know, like LA. It's really cool and I loved the show, and to be any little part of it was such a pleasure. And I've been a Mumford & Sons fan for so long, so working with Marcus and just being on a duet with him was so magical. This is my favorite hat. It says, "There were nights when the wind was so cold." And that's just like, anyone who knows what we're talking about when I say that line, if you know, you know. It's the most iconic to me, not just Celine Dion song, but karaoke song that you get drunk and dance with your friends to. She just knew she had to buy it for me because we've sung that song, screamed it rather, for years. This is the week my single Cut with Julia Michaels came out. And this is an inside joke with my band during the sound check. We were like just fucking around and we were like, I'm screaming, Cut! And yeah, that's the super R-rated version of the song. I'm so proud of this song, and it's extremely profane but cathartic. This was really just like a month ago, so I love this. And then we went and saw Cola Scola's play, Oh Mary. My best friend Karina and I went, and you have to see it. I think it just got extended to the fall. So if you are gonna be in New York, go see Oh Mary. You will laugh your ass off, and it is just theater kid humor. These are the lyrics to This Is How a Woman Leaves, which is the final song of my EP that just came out. And it's a breakup song, but in a much deeper way. And I would go as far to say that it's a breakup anthem. It just was the hardest song I ever had to write about leaving a situation that no longer served me and being sort of the one that pulled the plug. But I hope that it inspires women and men, anyone, to walk away from something that doesn't bring you any happiness anymore. This is the lyrics Because of Course, which I wrote about my son, Hayes. It's like a love song, and it's just a promise of like unconditional support and understanding and love for someone in your life and promising them that eternally. I'm most excited about the range of this record. I think that it's extremely ballsy with its sonics. I think lyrically it's my best work. And vocally, I just really didn't shy away or glance away at any topic, and I needed to like go all the way through the tunnel of this one. And there's obviously moments of like sass and fun, but I'm also diving into some really deep shit that I don't think I would have had the wherewithal to write about a year ago. And yeah, if you're going through a breakup, listen to This Is How a Woman Leaves. Thanks, Nylon.